Alright. Hello. Alright. See, last time. Okay, got this one. Yeah, got this one already. Did a lot of grinding around here, as you can see, since last time. Yeah. Yeah, again, the return spelling is useful in this version of the game as it is on the Switch. So... there's that. Keep spamming repels. So got a lot of progress I want to make in this video, which isn't going to be possible if I have to fight all of the random battles the game would normally have without the repel spell. Now, another difference in the Switch version of the game, and probably in the other remakes, just I've never played those. I've only played the original here. My mistakes, like I said before, led to bad memories, bad experiences. I never played the game at all again until the Switch version of the game decades later. So might be in the other versions of the game, I just never played them, but yeah. In the Switch version of the game, for sure, you stay at the end here in a little scenario with the Prince of Kanak happens here, where you need to give him a leaf of the World Tree or Yggdrasil leaf in the Switch version of the game to revive him. But that's just in the remakes, not in the original, as you can see. Anyways, that said... once you get the Jailer's Key item, this path, well, leads to the final areas of the game, but I'm not ready for that yet. See, wait a minute. I was just out of curiosity, I was wondering, the other reason I came here, this guy here, is he just for revivals? Yeah, okay. Can't save your game here, which would be kind of convenient since this is, like I just pointed out, the last town before the final area. Would be convenient if you could save your game here. Oh, you can. Okay, just not there. Okay, good. Not only the town closest to the warp to the final areas of the game, but closest to the next town in story progress that don't have a place to save your game, I don't think. Of course, I could be wrong there too, as I was about this town. But... so yeah, mark this as the next return spot. town I was just at to start the video, I could just go back to just either sail back there or sail back to Middenhall, and from there the shrine south of there leads to. That's how I got there in the first place. I mean, I will probably, for convenient travel, want to go back there again, but oh well, for now, again, to save time in random battles, sail south and around this continent. Actually, I mean, I don't want to go there. Hold on, I'm thinking too far ahead too quickly here. I don't have that item yet. Never mind, I don't want to go that way yet. Again, my mistake, sorry. Thinking too far ahead too quickly. I need to go to one other town first. Shoot. Okay, trying to remember where that is in contrast to where I am now. Keep spamming that repel spell. Again, that's one of the good things Dragon Quest games have in favor of Final Fantasy games. I mean, I'm not saying that Dragon Quest games are necessarily better than Final Fantasy games overall. I mean, that's a subject I'd actually... I mean, obviously, I probably would say they are, since Final Fantasy VII is like my second favorite game of all time, and Final Fantasy V is also in the top 10. So overall, yeah, I would probably say Final Fantasy games are just a bit better, but I mean, I'm not saying Dragon Quest games stink. Obviously, I'm playing one. I already did 4. Anyways, see, this is... See, I think this is the western coast. Oh no, that's that tower. Okay. Actually, now that I'm back here, it's actually a good thing I am. So that's just another item I'm going to need. Well, you don't need it, but to get one of the best armors in the game. Ooh, metal slime. Ooh, got it. Of course, at this point, the 135 points you get from him don't matter much. You get that from a lot of the enemies elsewhere anyway, so... Earlier in the game, that would have been better. Alright, I think it's on this floor. Exploded, or kaboom, as it's called in recent games. Firebane, or friggin' forget the name of it in the... There it is. Dues yarn. One of the items you need to get to forge or make the best armor in the game for the princess character. In the Switch version of the game, all 3 party members can use it, or can have it, but unfortunately you can only have one, so you gotta decide. At least actually, no, scratch that. I'm thinking of a different armor that all 3 characters can use. I don't know if this one is that. But since this is the best armor the Princess of Moonbrew can equip, you'd want to give it to her anyway. Otherwise, her armor selection is very bleak. Of course, I don't have it yet, so I'm speaking prematurely, but yeah. Anyway, so much for that. Okay. Trying to remember where that town was that you needed the golden key to get into. Again, it would help if this had an in-game map, like the later remakes would. See that? I think that's the cave. Yeah, that's the first cave you went into at the start of the game, before you even found the Prince of Kanak. The Bravery Spring or whatever. Okay, I'm back there by the starting areas. Great, I'm way off course. Perfect. Okay. Well, I could edit out a lot of the sailing around, but at least for now, I'm not going to do that. I mean, again, if you're playing the game on more recent remake ports, you have in-game maps that help with the exploration. But... oh, wait a minute, there's this. Okay. Take that back to the town where you got your ship from in the first place, which I'll do later. I'm not too interested in that anyway, because it's just an item that you can use at the entrance to towers and dungeons. If there's a crest or sigil there, it'll make an echoing sound. But since I pretty much memorized where they are, I don't really need that item. Actually, I need to sail further north. Sail north to reach south. Again, since the world maps loop. More than can be said for some games. Okay, well there's the final area, well, the passage to it. Actually, so I shouldn't be too far away from where I'm trying to get to, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, that's it right there. Cool, found it. Talk about stumbling blindly onto it, but yeah. Well, that's right, there is no open command in this. You gotta actually use the key. Yeah, sadly, one of the quality of life upgrades in the remakes that the original don't have. Either just stand next to it and hit the A button, or just hit the open option in the menu. But oh shoot, I don't have... okay, never mind, that's gonna have to wait a bit. Actually, it's in this town, never mind. That you get the... or no, this is... where you get... yeah, okay, this is where you get the jailer's key. Okay. Well, if he gets back down here... come on! Dude! Seriously, you got customers waiting. Yeah, note there's a open spot in his inventory here. $2,000, but okay. And I'll take the jailer's key, the last of the main trio of keys you need. I mean, there is one other, but you only use that once, and only once, in one of the towns I was about to go to before realizing I needed this and that other key before I could do anything there. Luckily, I remembered this before I got all the way there, since at this point the track there can be kind of annoying. Yeah. No, not the silver key. I don't know who you talk to in the game to learn this from, but yeah. Roach Fastfinger. The Watergate key. Which, now that I got both of those, well, actually, yeah. The mink coat, best armor in terms of defense for the Prince of Kanak. Whatever his name is on your playthrough, since it varies. Light sword, good weapon for both the hero and the prince. At least in my opinion. Of course, I've already got them. Since I did make it here off screen between videos, I just was careful not to do it, get any of the keys so I could show that on screen. But I have been here to get some of the armor and weapons. Yeah, see, I already got that for him. Yeah. Kaboom! Which gets any enemy, regardless of what they are. Massive damage to all of them. Probably the best attack spell in the entire game. Well, at least in these early games. I mean, in later games, there'd be like Big Banga. That's even better than Kaboom, but only select job classes, or at least. And it took a lot of grinding to even unlock that. Alright. Again, spam the repel spell. Somewhere around here. Okay, there's this. Do I already have one of those? No, it's poopy. Nope, don't look like it. Leaf of the World Tree, or Yggdrasil leaf in the remake for the Switch. Further west and probably a little south. Should come across another town. Yep, there it is. Where I got the golden key in a previous video. Oh, wait a minute, do I have the... Yeah, okay, good. Got the step guard spell. I mean, you don't need it per se, but the track across this barrier floor would be quite deadly. 15 damage points per step per party member. So yeah, a few steps and you'd be pretty dead or close to it. So yeah, while it's not vital, I mean, it's not required, step guard definitely helps for this. Jailer's key. Okay, it's a good thing I went and got that first. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to get this. The other item, along with that news yarn on that on the third floor of that tower, this is the other item you need to craft what will be the strongest armor for the Princess of Moonbrook. Once I get to that town, which will be the next place I head to after this. Alright. That's it for this town, actually. Might as well stay at the end and replenish our MP. Okay. Yeah, you can walk over trees. They fixed that in the Switch version of the game. Made it a little more realistic, but yeah. Alright, now from here it's going to be a long track. Actually, it might be quicker. No, that's right, never mind. I was going to say it might be quicker to just use that portal over there, but keep forgetting repel spell or return spell don't work in this version of the game. Actually, yeah, never mind. Okay. Well, as soon as I'm done with this battle. Dang, I'm being an idiot today. Really? Dang, my party sucks. Okay. Return back to whatever the what is the name? Baran or Buran? How do you pronounce it? Baron? No, it wouldn't be Baron. Baran? Anyways, now as I was gonna do at this earlier in the video before realizing I still needed those 2 keys and then those 2 items for the armor. Should come up to it soon. Okay, there's the landmass. Okay, I went too far east and not far enough north. Ignore that river. That one results in a dead end. Head this way. Follow this river upstream as far as your ship will take you. Then from there you'll have to walk, but alright, I think I can handle a few battles here since a lot of these enemies I haven't seen yet. Want to at least show them once on screen. Okay, these guys I already have, but 115 MP, okay. Actually, hold on. Really, what are ghost rats doing here? Rather weak enemy for this part of the game. Same with them, actually. Those are enemies from the area between Moonbrook and those twin towers. Metal Devil. First game that had these enemies. First game only had metal slimes. $1,000 experience points. Of course, in like the Switch version of the game, I think it's like 10,000 experience points for one of these. So yeah, definitely jacked up, or definitely extended the amount of experience points you get from one of them in the remakes. Same with the metal slimes. I mean, I forget how many experience points you get for a metal slime in the Switch version of the game, but I mean, I know it was 775 in the NES or the Switch version of the first game. Almost there, but just in case. Alright. Weapon shop. Not that I have enough money to buy anything here, but a Falcon Sword. Some people like this weapon. I mean, to be fair, you do get dual attacks with it, but in my opinion, disagree if you will, but in my opinion, the lower attack power is not too appealing. I usually skip on this one in favor of weapons that have higher attack. But that's just me. Anyways, if you have the golden key, obviously, to open that door, but also if you have the Douche yarn, or whatever they call it in the Switch version of the game. And no, not treasures. The magic loom, whatever they call it in the remakes. If you have both of those items. Talk to him. The water flying cloth, okay. Come back in a day. Alright, so just stay at the end. Really? Okay, well, he did say a day or two. Okay, well, if it don't work this time, then that's another quality of life upgrade added to the Switch version of the game. So that's all you had to do there. Okay, so again, they definitely improved this in the Switch version of the game. You only had to stay at the end, and he had it done by the time the end music played out. Okay. Well, as long as I'm here. Over here. First use the jailer's key, obviously. And then use the Watergate key here. The one and only place where you ever use this key. In fact, I don't even... Yeah, it's not even on your inventory anymore now. And now... Well... Another quality of life type upgrade in the Switch version of the game. That makes this whole scenario a little easier, a little less hectic. Here, yeah, I'm going to have to go all the way back around, get to my ship, sail back through the river like and then go back through that river I passed through to get up here. So I can use my ship to get down there to the tower that's down there. A whole scenario that was made easier in the Switch version of the game. Since once you're here, you can use the return spell to instantly return here. And along with it, your ship comes here too. And yeah. But since there is no save point in this town, at least not that I know of, yeah. One of many ways that, well, I still like this version of the game. I am having fun here. I just, there's things that remakes have that the original doesn't. But that goes for pretty much any old game. Let's not bully this game too much without, acknowledging the same problem with a lot of old games. Remakes usually have those kind of quality of life upgrades that make playing them more convenient than they ever were originally. So yeah, it's... Are you done yet? Oh, come on, Slowpoke. Alright, well... Actually... Come back later, then. For now, let's see. Keep enemies away. Oh, good God, from here, that's going to be quite the voyage. Yeah. Again, I know I get rather repetitive, but until you've played this version of the game and then played this, like the Switch version of the game, until you've played both, you have no idea how convenient the return spell is in the Switch version of the game, returning into any of the towns you've previously been to. I could already be where I'm trying to get to now. Could already be there with use of the zoom return spell instead of trying to find it. Having no idea where I even am on the world map right now. If I'm even going in the right direction or not. I mean, yeah, you can make the argument exploration and all, but... And to a point, I'd agree with you, but, okay, we're south of Mendenhall. Explore areas you've already been through. AKA backtracking. And for that, that's one of the benefits of the return zoom spell in these games. Minimize that backtracking. Especially with the game that has a world map as vast as this one can be at times. Okay, where the heck is this? Oh, okay, that's all the way over there. Okay. Close to where I want to be right now, but... There's another one of those crest sigils around here. Just gotta loop around this landmass. I mean, I suppose I could have just got off the ship and walked the rest of the way, but eh. Because actually I'm going to need my ship anyways. Yeah, back here again. Next stop, back to the town where we found the Princess of Moonbrook in her dog form and used the Mirror of Ra to return her to normal. Yeah, back there again. Moonahan, or whatever it was called in the Switch version of the game. Now, well, Might want to stay at the end and recover, as there will be a boss battle here. The one thing I didn't do here while I was here before, simply because I could have, I didn't have the golden key. Plus, you're going to need the jailer's key for this, if I remember correctly, as well. Yeah, thought so. Okay. Yeah, let's just fight them normally. See how much damage they do. Oh. Of course, like most of my RPG playthroughs, I'm probably severely over-leveled for this battle. Then again, I don't know, since you needed the jailer's key, you know, to even get in here. Anyways, search the ground here. And there's another one of the crests, or sigils, in the Switch version of the game. Of course, I think I pointed out in a previous video that in the Switch version of the game, one of those sigils you can get by talking to the king of Tantagel Castle. He has one to give you. That's not the case in this version of the game. Which, you know, I can see why they changed that, is the location of that, at least I think it's that same crest. The location of that in this original version of the game is kind of dumb, actually, to be honest. Really? These things? Aren't they the same enemies we fought at the could have fought at the start of the game? Now you see why I use the repel spell so much. Keep the weak enemies away. Minimize random battles with the same enemies over and over again. Which I don't need right now since I'm not grinding. Now you see why I love the repel spell so much. Repel and return, or holy protection and zoom. Probably my two favorite spells in Dragon Quest, Dragon Warrior games. For the convenience they provide. Anyways, there's the town where I got my ship. As long as I'm back here. Yeah, the echoing flute, that's what I thought. Use this at the entrance to a dungeon, tower, cave, you know. And if there's a sigil crest to be found there, it'll make an echoing sound. And if there's not, it won't. So yeah, it's great for a first playthrough, but once you've played the game enough time and pretty much memorized the location of those, you really don't need this anymore. And it's the same thing in Dragon Quest Dragon Warrior 3 with the orbs. Ah, cool. They even have They even have, well, it's a remix, but the same overworld music track from the first game. So fitting since this is a scaled down map of the first game. Which again is a nice touch. Shows how much bigger this map is in contrast to the first game's map. Since we're only one little small continent in the middle of it this time. Come on, game, let's not start this crap. Screw you, game. Keep your redundant amount of random battles to yourself, game. Oh yeah, there's that. Actually, I don't... Getting in there is going to be a little more annoying since you can't use your return spell to return here, but... The Castle of the Dragon Lord, at least it used to be in the first game, down there. But yeah. Again, I only came back here just... Okay, he's not even here. Oh, that's right, he wasn't in the Switch version of the game either. He was off in one of the side rooms. Over there, I think. Yeah. Okay, what does he say here? Oh, just out of curiosity. Yeah. In the Switch version of the game, he gives you one of the crest sigils that you need. Which, again, I think is a cool switch. Or, well, not... No, pun not intended there. Switch version. Yeah. Cool change, to rephrase that. In contrast to where you would originally find that crest. Which I remember thinking how dumb the location of that one was originally. Okay. Well, that's going to do it for this video. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye.